watching Let's Chat.
We're glad to have you here as we continue getting into the holiday season, which of course means giving, something all of us should do all year around, but this time of year we need to kick it up a little bit. We have Ashley Lamb who is here joining us, and Ashley is the Director of Marketing and Development for the Tennessee State Veterans Homes.
Yes.
First of all, we're glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me what happens at the Tennessee State Veterans Home.
So we provide long-term skilled nursing care as well as short-term rehab. We primarily, we only accept admissions from honorably discharged veterans. We also accept spouses, widows, and Gold Star parents. All of our care is done on-site. If for whatever reason a patient needs to go off-site, we do provide transportation for that. And so it's a wonderful atmosphere there.
How long have you all been in operation?
So our entire organization's been in operation for over 30 years. And the oldest facility is in Murfreesboro, and the newest one that is opened is here in Cleveland.
It's no surprise that over recent years, a lot more of the public support has been devoted to veterans and their health care, and with really good reason.
Yes.
What can we do to help kick that up and take it to the next level, do you think?
Well, I know that all of our facilities provide excellent care. You know, it's a great atmosphere for veterans, with veterans. I love that some veteran groups like VFWs get involved, bring things to them, but just being present with time to let them tell their stories, to let them connect to the younger generation. And also just by donating, we can also provide more individualized wants and needs that they have.
Are you in need of volunteers?
So we don't necessarily have volunteers, we just call them visitors.
Right.
And so the more the merrier. They love anybody and everybody that can come in and take time with them.
As with another of veterans-related groups around here especially, you all don't just treat or address the veteran, and you mentioned that a moment ago. You also help with their families,
Yes.
which makes the communication between the vet and their families a lot more effective.
It is. Absolutely. Communication is key, and we try to keep those avenues open as wide as possible. All of our care is individualized, so of course we include the families and the caregivers and all that too. And some of our places also offer some support or some resources for the families as well.
How many facilities do you have around this area?
So currently we have 5 that are open across the state. We'll be opening a 6th one outside of Memphis in the next few months. So that one, of course, as I said, is right outside Memphis.
Right.
We've got Humboldt, Clarksville, and Knoxville as well, in addition to the Murfreesboro and Cleveland.
It's certainly an incredible group. And you are looking for, hopefully, financial support, anything else you need.
Yes.
Not just from individuals, but from businesses and companies,
absolutely.
right?
Yes, and not just monetary too. We say whatever they want, we want to give them.
Yeah.
So any businesses that want to do in kind, whether bringing something to the facility, also the amazing people at the Chattanooga Lookouts, they provided, you know, a suite for them to come watch a game. They love it. So we have a great group that keeps them on their toes all the time. So any form of donation is wonderful.
As of right now, Ashley, at 12 minutes after 10 o'clock on Thursday, November 19th, money off the table, what is your biggest thing on your wish list for the veterans?
The biggest thing on my wish list is any and everything. You know, they deserve the best.
Sure they do.
They have given so much to our country. You know, what little bit we can give back to them means the world to them. Like I said, any and everything. They love people, they love animals, they love all the things. So,
can you give me an example or two of a particularly heartwarming story that stands out in your mind that's happened recently?
Yes. So this has actually happened in Murfreesboro, but it could happen near any of our other facilities. We had a group of VFW members that are a little bit younger, you know, generationally removed.
Right.
They took some of our residents to the shooting range.
Wow.
And they still had it. Like, they were so proud of themselves.
Yeah.
It brought an energy back to be able to do that. So it was cool to see these primarily Vietnam veterans with like Iraqi war veterans.
Right.
And bonding over something that they share. They even got to take home their targets to the facility, and they were bragging to their nurses about how great they still were. So
they earned that skill set.
and that's
back
what,
in Vietnam.
yes, they did. And you know, a lot of times they weren't welcomed home properly. So
No, they weren't. And let's just be real about this. When most of the folks from Vietnam came home in the service, they were treated like crap. Publicly and privately, they were treated like crap, and it's time to rectify that.
Yes, absolutely. And in any way, shape, or form that we can do that is, you know, a heartwarming thing between them and you. And, you know, that's something great about our facilities is it's veteran to veteran.
Anything we can do to help you out, I, for one, am all in. Thank you very much,
Thank you so
Ashley.
much.
Get in touch with Ashley Lamb and the team at Tennessee State Veterans Homes, Tennessee State Veteran Homes, and your website right there on the screen, TN Veterans Homes, TN Veterans Home on Facebook, and the website, tsvh.org. We'll be right back.